Yes, hello there, and nice seeing you again on this broadcast today. Today, the music in the background dates back to 1953, a collection of hits of the 50s, and that's the way to stay in the background. Today, I'm looking at the world of sports, and specifically, I'm looking at basketball uh, because the playoffs are now in the final stages. The Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. On the West Coast, you have Lakers and the Suns. On the East Coast, we have Magic and the Celtics. And your guess is as good as mine. However, on a 50-50 basis, it's between Magic and Lakers. I'm going to put Lakers over Magic because Magic only has Dwight as a big man, while Lakers have Bynum and they also have Gasol as well as Lamar Odom. And not to talk of Kobe, who will deliver on any given day. So that's the way I look at it for now because the Suns, they've shown that they may not be able to contain the onslaught of Lakers, especially when they're that determined. And even though Kobe is nursing some injury at this moment, but he doesn't seem to be bothered by his injury when he's on that court. He will do what he does best, and that is play basketball and score. The opening match, Kobe ended with 40 points. And I think that is commendable for somebody whose finger is bound and is, in pain, I'm sure, most of the time. But that is just a true sign of leadership and the true sign of a champion. And I know Magic and Celtics are going to be. I mean, the Celtics have even shown that they could end up in the finals with the way they played in the opening match in Orlando by beating Magic by such a wide margin. So I imagine that we're in for some surprises in these series. And it could be Magic, Lakers, it could be Celtics, Suns, it could be Suns and Magic, or vice versa. But I'm not counting any of them out because they have very fantastic players on all the teams. I mean, you want to talk of Celtics with Ray Allen, who's like a three-point machine. Garnett, who's just an incredible player. You want to talk of Pierce, who's like, I mean, Paul Pierce is just like an indispensable leader with such intensity. You not talk of Rondo. I mean, Rondo just blew everybody away with his passing, with his scoring, with his shots. I mean, he's now making three-pointers. And I mean, he's just improving by the game. Every game he does something extra, something new. And that is very refreshing. Also, on the Magic side, you have Dwight Howard, of course, and you have Rashad Lewis, and you have a very good supporting cast, on that team. So, not to talk of Lakers with Bynum and, of course, Kobe Bryant, the superstar of them all, Fisher, and Farmer. You have Lamar Odom, who is just a very priceless and invaluable player. I wish we still had him in Miami. And then we also have Gasol, who I believe without him, the game will not be what it is now. Yeah, Gasol has been the game changer, the X factor on the Lakers team. And I'm going to wager on the way Lakers going home with the cup again this year. If all things being equal, it would be a very strange occurrence if they are not able to win the finals. I know that they have all it takes, and I'm sure most pundits would agree. And so today we're talking sports. I want you to try and keep up with the games as time goes on and monitor what is going on the court. I'm a basketball fan, and right now I'm not favoring any particular team. It's an open field. I wish that the best team would win, and they're all my favorites: Lakers, Celtics, Magic, of course, and the Suns. I love the Suns because of Stoudemire and because of Nash. Nash, I mean, is playing with one eye and banging in shots and still passing accurately. I mean, he's just somebody that shows so much sense of leadership that is unequaled. And of course, we have Richardson there, shooting the daylights out. And of course, we have Dudley who comes there to surprise with all the shots and the other supporting cast. So we have a very nice and formidable teams out there, and it could be at this point I would say it's anybody's game. And I wish them the very best. They should stay out of trouble. But I mean, what I mean is don't get yourself injured necessarily. Play hard, play smart. And so that's what we're talking about today. And I want to thank you for listening and hoping to see you again on Santi's webcam. It's been a pleasure being with you today. And also, like I always say, if you go down the street, you see someone without a smile, please give him or her one of yours, making the world a better place. Ciao.